Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kemcha and my YouTube channel's name is Kemi256, and on my YouTube channel I share with you my journey working as a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. So guys, as you can see for today's video by the title, I'm going to be answering the most asked question by some people who are in Uganda, some people that I meet on Facebook, some people that have never done this kind of job that I do. I'm going to be answering that question, which is this kind of job really nice? Is this housemaid job a nice job for one to do? But before we go into the video, please, if you're new on my channel, please consider subscribing so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video about my journey. And don't forget to give me your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're my old subscriber, thank you so much for coming once again to check out my video. So without wasting your time, let's go into the video. So very many people ask me, whenever they call, whenever I meet them on Facebook, they ask me, is this job that you do a very nice job for one to do? And yes, I always tell them, yes, it's a very nice job. But this job is a very nice job if you find nice people and you're also a nice person. So this is what I mean. When you find that your boss understands you and you also understand your boss, then the job will be very nice. The job will be peaceful. But some people have a mentality of thinking that someone who does this kind of job is that kind of person who has never been to school before, someone who does not have a primary level certificate, a secondary level certificate, a degree, someone who comes from a poor family, someone who comes from Africa. People have that mentality of thinking that Africans are the only people who do this kind of job. So please remove that kind of mentality from your head, because this job is also done by people from the Philippines, people from Indonesia. So remove that kind of mentality, thinking that people who don't have degrees are the kind of people who do this kind of job. Because I have a friend who has a first class degree from Makerere University, but she is cleaning with me in Saudi Arabia. She cleans toilets as I do. She cleans everywhere as I do. But she has a degree. She once told me, you know what? My degree means nothing. We are the same. So this job is very nice if you have patience. When you don't have patience, this job won't work for you. But this job is a very nice job to me because it pays all my bills way home. Very many people who are housemates earn more money than the teacher who teaches in a government school in Uganda. Trust me or not, there is no teacher who teaches in a government school in Uganda, primary level, that is paid like a kadama, a housemaid, someone called a shagara, or someone called a sekadama for the boys. There is no teacher who earns that salary. Even if that teacher teaches in 2 schools, no. Because they always have that tax. But for us, the Kadamas, we don't have that. This job is very nice because you get a chance to travel. It may not be for all. Well, for me, I've traveled within Saudi Arabia, different cities in Saudi Arabia. But I have a friend of mine who travels with her bosses, whether it's German, whether it's London, whether it's the US, they're business people, they're very rich people. So she gets the chance to travel. What else is good like that? Getting to have your passport, having a US visa, a UK visa, that's something very, very amazing. So this job is very nice if you have patience. Housemaids don't pay bills. Housemaids don't pay water bills, don't pay electricity bills. That's the most amazing thing about this job. A housemaid does not pay a house rent or sleep for free. A housemaid job does not require qualifications. I only had that this year in Kenya. There are some certificates that are asking some level of education one needs to go to work as a housemaid, whether in Dubai or Saudi Arabia or Qatar. I had that in Kenya, but in Uganda it's not yet there. So a housemaid does not require any qualification to be given that job in Uganda for now. A housemaid does not need experience. See, Saudi Arabia itself will teach you how to work. Then you'll gain your own experience. That's the best thing about this job. You don't need experience. Here, where have you ever worked? Have you ever worked in such kind of job? You're not asked that kind of experience when you're to become a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. Housemaids are given Wi-Fi's. Though this is a 50-50, know that every housemaid has a Wi-Fi. So some bosses, you have Wi-Fi's, but they don't give them to the housemates. While some don't have, you find some good people, when they don't have, they buy for you. There are some, I know some housemates whose bosses buy for them airtime. Then they buy data. But that is not for everyone. Well, some have the Wi-Fi's, you use them the way you want. This housemaid job is a nice job because you get to learn Arabic. Compared to other jobs like the waitress job, the cleaner's job, because they don't get time to interact with their bosses. They only have time to talk to their workmates. If a Ugandan talks to a Ugandan, obviously that is Luganda or English. If a Kenyan talks to a Kenyan, that means it's a Swahili or English. But for us housemates, since we're always in the house, you get to interact with the kids, with the mama or baba, so you end up knowing Arabic. This job is also nice because you don't get to spend a lot on shopping. So us housemaids, we're always in uniforms or we're always in big dresses. So you don't get that kind of heart of buying clothes, expensive clothes, because you also know that even if you buy them, you won't wear them. So that temptation of buying expensive clothes does not come, because you're not going to wear a tight dress in front of your boss, most especially the male boss. Your female boss will think that you're trying to seduce her husband, so you won't be tempted to buy things. So spending, you don't spend in Saudi Arabia once you're a housemaid. Maybe if you're just buying them to keep them. Many housemaids have got capital from this job. People, they come, they get capital, they go back to Uganda, they start up businesses. Many housemates have rentals in this job. Guys, slowly by slowly makes a journey. Many housemates have built self-contained houses. Many housemates have built for their parents' houses. Many housemates have changed their lives because of this job. This job enables you to find new friends. You go to one place, you find someone is from the Philippines, you end up becoming friends. You go to a place, you find someone is from Indonesia, you end up becoming friends. You end up even learning their language, because I know some friends of mine who know the Philippine language. I don't know how it's called. It had some certain name with a name. They end up learning that kind of language. You end up meeting your friend from Uganda. When you meet your friend from Uganda, the stress is gone. So working as a housemaid is a very nice job. Once you have people who understand you, find the boss understands you, and you also understand your boss, it's always a nice job. But I don't want to give it 100% that it's a nice job, because very many people have lost their lives in this kind of job. So very many people meet people when they're not right, when they're not nice. Very many housemaids have lost their lives because their bosses are not good people. But I don't want to say that entire Saudi Arabia is bad, because also as housemaids, we're not good. We're not all good. Some of us are good, some of us are fair, some of us are bad. I want some good, somehow. That's why I fall, because sometimes I also make mistakes. But very many people have also lost life in this kind of job. But I pray that must not be your portion or my portion, or for anyone that is trying to come. May the blood of Jesus Christ cover you. You come, you work, and go home. In this job, what I emphasize to everyone that comes to do this kind of job is to have patience. Once you have patience, everything will be alright. You find your boss today, she's your sister. Tomorrow she's your best friend. Another day she's your friend. The other day she's a stranger. From the stranger she becomes your boss. She'll come, she say, have you cleaned here? Have you cleaned here? Do it again. So That's how things are going to be changing once you're working in Saudi Arabia. Just have patience. Even if she abuses you, see, even if she does not beat you, if she does not deny your salary, if she gives you food, you're very good to go. Like, I mean, like, you should just keep on working, because very many people don't get what you get. So appreciate, be contented. In the Bible, in the book of James, they say that you should be contented with what you have. Be contented with what you have. There is someone who does not have what you have. So very many people have also lost life in this job. Like recently, I was seeing on TikTok, and one girl had lost her kidney. She even didn't know how she lost her kidney. She was only told that she was going for a COVID test, and she ended up waking up seeing some mark on her stomach. Another girl that I had, all her kidneys and all things that belong inside the stomach was taken away. So I pray that you get people who understand you, people who are good, people who have good intentions of wanting you to render just services and pay you, and then you'll be able to go back home safely. But don't let people discourage you that this job is bad, this job is not good. That's not your portion. Death is not your portion. Just know that. Speak that upon your life, and everything will be good. So remember to give me your thoughts about this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, because that means really a lot for me. May God bless you, and keep pushing. Don't give up. I love you.